Hey everybody, how goes? This is my first stream in a new place, my new home, a new building. I've got my microphone kind of to the side of me right now, so hopefully it still picks up my voice in this position. But apologies in advance if I'm barely audible. But let's get back into this. Let's get back to Devil May Cry. My favorite installment in the DMC series. Okay, so we have to do the it's tradition now that I check my gear. Yeah, we're Gucci. And what ability am I after? I think we're working on Rising Flames. So I need 830 more points. Though. Let's go.
I hear the leathers are due to go up.
Green Q. Eat your green Qs.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the beasts on the other side you want to be careful of.
Thanks, my guy.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Let's see if I remember some combos.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, I missed this. It's been a hot minute. Several days since my last stream. I lost track. That's so satisfying. Ooh, humans.
It's over. Stay down.
Yes. Treasure. Shit. That's not what I wanted.
Very well.
It's over.
Hoo-yah. I think I might just attack everything on sight. Like I'm gonna earn the XP from it, but hopefully it won't be too easy with my current gear. We've had some challenging fights in
It's
the
the
past,
same as
so.
the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
Mysterious.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash.
Every single NPC
Wait,
is just anti-branded.
that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You in the Marfors, are you?
These are sad times.
Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. They'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Hey.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Epic.
Bryce has been stuck on the far side of that bridge for bloody ages. You make sure to let him know once it's safe to cross.
Doggy, you haven't had your streamily pat yet. Sorry, boy. Okay. I have a clean conscience now. I did the right thing.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Ooh, these ones are tanky. But that was a good combo. I'm proud of that.
Find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
I think I'm getting better at juggling.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
I need to incorporate more of toggle into my combos.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Nice. That's more like it.
Don't let them get away. Wake wins. Get him. Keep your distance, boy.
Beautiful.
remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Reference. I believe that's a Black Magi. It's a Blake Magi. I love this. What an awesome detail. Let's go explore. I think later on there's a mark I have to hunt in this point.
All like all the rest.
It's over.
What actually is over here? I forget. Ooh, item. Hi. Unexpected.
A little help. Give me all you've got, boy. There, boy. Don't let them get away.
Oh, this is tacky.
Not this time.
Shit. Gotta be careful.
Well done, Torvald. Who's that? Not this time. Get him, boy.
Not this time.
Come on. A little help. My wounds, boy. Not this time.
Shit. The tail whip.
Get him, boy.
Got him.
Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away.
Whew. Optional but worth it. Oh jeez. The screen's a little intense right now. I guess we gotta... I just guess we gotta live with the gentle reminder that we're teetering on death.
quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
"13 years of killing.
13 years, without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Hell yeah. I love this.
Before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together.
Oh, I gotta unequip that.
He and
Shit.
Rodney were like brothers. These
I know
clothes
that
have been in
mood.
the wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah. If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
That's a lot of gear. Well, I know what must be done. Can't be having that, dude. That's more than double the power. Nope. Forgive me, Father. I won't touch that blade. I can't.
Harvest's down again this year.
Invictus must remain sheathed.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
An elegant tower. The Crystal Tower.
Well met, friend.
Okay, where's the overpriced orchestrion roll? There it is. Maybe someday I'll come back for that. Okay, I have one of all these, that's good.
Come back soon now. You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him.
Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
You'll find the bearer I spoke of over by the well. Introduce yourself. It will mean a lot to him.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Don't worry, he won't have gone far. He's not too steady on his feet.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
It's super interesting how
Thank you.
every Final Fantasy universe has its own like pronunciations. Like
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be
Like,
helped if we're to keep up the pretense.
I think in 15 they call them chocobos, and 10, but here it's chocobos. And I've heard someone say Ifrit at least once in another game, and here it's Ifrit. I always used to call them Ifrit, but it always seems to be either Ifrit or Ifrit. Bahamut. Ramu. Shiva. Dude, Shiva, Shiva. Shiva because cold. Do you think? Do you think they thought of that? I think I'm gonna call Shiva Shiva from now on. I never thought about that before, but they must have. The developers, writers must have considered that. Shiva Shiver. Shiva.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. So that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Oh, it's part of the main quest that we go this way.
Still no sign.
Totally forgot about that.
Could he have strayed even further?
Treasure. How is this game so impossibly pretty? We've grown so much as a society, like, we live in a time where games like this exist. It's so nice. I wonder how much like 10-year-old JamotHica would be freaking out over this. 28-year-old JamotHica freaked out over this, so age is just a number, I guess. Right? For video game excitement. Oh yeah, I remember. This is where Oldman is. Gary Oldman.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
You know what to do, boy.
That's enough. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Not bad. I could really use the ability point accessory. But I think that comes way later.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
I just noticed that my sheath is way too big for my tiny sword. Let's compare sword sizes. Hold on. Yeah, that's a bigger sword. It's made for that sheath. That sheath is made for it. I don't know how he keeps that sword in his back. The infantry blade. It fits kind of snug at the bottom. It's just the top that's kind of big. I guess the handle would keep it thingy. Yeah, it makes sense. It is kind of funny. It's so clearly like the game wanted you to keep Invictus equipped for this outfit. That's what it feels like.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
Oh, I can't cast
Their
magic.
crops are failing.
It's blighted.
Light is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this.
There's not even an effect when I
Plants,
switch
no
icons.
animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
No burning blade. No fire effect. Oh, that's so interesting. Ooh, mystery.
What's this? Another relic of the fallen.
Luckily, you can still pet Torgal. That's the one magic that is allowed. What? What? No! Torgal's in serious mode. There's nothing I can do. That's so fucked up. My one hope.
We won't
To pet the Torgi.
be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Thought I saw a dead body. So pretty. Now, I'm not saying I want the entire realm to be blighted, but this is a pretty cool area. I would desire this for the entire land because it's not healthy, but
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like
kinda
before
epic.
the blight took it.
I remember.
I like this aesthetic.
It was beautiful.
Potion.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Onwards to truth.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
Buried memories.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Could Sephiroth? Have done this. Get it?
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
So awesome.
Thank you,
Such an intricate effect.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
I love the intricacies. Future sci-fi music in my high fantasy game. My medieval fantasy.
Another gate.
Absurd.
Let's see if this one opens.
Whoa, that was a lot faster. Jeez.
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
That was in 60
Hard to
FPS.
call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Wow.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill.
What do we do?
The usual. Keep your distance, boy.
Shit.
Sit on, Torgal. More trouble.
Oh, could you really use heat wave for these? Damn it.
That's enough. It's over. There, boy. Give them all you... How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Okay, I am hungry right now, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. But I love this part. It's so fucking cool. I love when they combine like medieval and future sci-fi. It's such an interesting mix. And just the concept of like a past civilization that was super advanced and had all this technology, and they died out, and then there's this medieval civilization that came after them that's like that can't even comprehend how like all this was made, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright. First stream in new home. That's pretty exciting. And there's no traffic or anything. It's pretty peaceful around these parts, so there won't be any immersion breaking vehicles in the distance, so that's all good. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Splater.